I'm back. Still enjoying my vacation here. Just had a nice dinner with my nephew. And unfortunately he got a cold that he had to go take care of something. So we couldn't hang out. So I am back to work on painting these radiators.
What's the glaze? The glaze is a waterborne glaze that has both pigments.
Pretty happy with the door.
Pigments to obscure the problems and.
But I think these radiators are going to take me a good bit of the night.
That's correct.
So I'm going to do the radiators, do some more touching up on these windowsills at the same time.
The rest of the colors to match. This is where the artistry comes in. This is where the artistry comes in.
Like it noted that I have cardboard down. Crabby, if you're watching.
You have to take it down in stages.
Normally I just take the chance and wipe up any messes.
Work around this dark spot that's right here with less glaze on it so that we blend the two areas of light out together. And this is the part that takes a little bit of concentration.
We'll see how long it takes me to do these.
How many coats of glaze is going to take?
We want the internet to work pretty much everywhere. And it needs to run smooth, like super.
I had taken the piece of the radiator.
Because we're busy women. We don't have time for ladder.
It's a Home Depot.
We want internet that helps AI do your homework even faster.
I had it color matched.
The next generation 10G network only from Xfinity. The future starts now.
Actually came out pretty well.
The IRS can help protect you. It's called the IRS Identity
Protection
Pin, or IP PIN.
How the painter does.
It's a 6-digit number.
It seems like the paint's going to be okay.
An IP PIN helps the IRS.
So now it's just up to the painter.
And accept your electronic or paper tax return. For more information, go.
Well, I'm quitting for the night. It took me almost 3 hours to get those baseboards done and to put another coat on the window ledges or the window sills. Cleaned up. I'm pretty happy with the way they look. Hitting the rust with the sandpaper and then the wet sand really takes care of that rust. A couple spots where you can't tell whether the paint's just not exactly dry in that spot yet or doesn't need another coat. We'll see in the morning. I got another siding guy coming in the morning and see what he has to say. Check back. Good morning. Day 3 of vacation. Just had another guy here to look at the roof and siding to put an estimate together. Took a ride and looked at a couple of houses that he had done some work on. Also went and looked at another house that the guy that was here yesterday did. So I had one other person coming to give a price. I texted him yesterday to let him know that I was here and that he said he was available any day after 3. But he didn't respond to me yet. So that's a little concerning. If he's not going to respond, I don't know what I'm even going to consider him any longer. Because the last thing I want is to have to go chasing after somebody. He's the person that put the second floor on the house. And we were always pretty happy with the work that he did. So, it's a big job. I guess if he doesn't want it, all he has to do is call and say, hey, I'm too busy or whatever. But a callback would be nice. Took me a couple hours to get that living room radiators done. I imagine it's going to take me all day to do the 3 bedrooms. And then there's a small one in the kitchen that I'll have to do. But I imagine it's going to take all day. Beautiful, sunny out there today. I don't really have any outside projects to do. But I want to try to get this done today. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow. I'm going to have to ride to the trash dump tomorrow. Get rid of the screen door, and I think I'm going to clean out that shed downstairs. Since I'm going to the dump, I'll just pay to get rid of it all at one time. Well, this is that radiator that I was sanding down in the last video. Looks like brand new metal. I was going to say tin. Looks like brand new metal on these radiators with a nice fresh coat of paint. Actually, a couple spots here, 3 coats. There was so much rust on it, I sanded it down to the bare metal. I wet sanded it, so it's should get another season or 2 before I have to put another coat of paint on it. But looks so clean. The window ledge is done, and the baseboards. Crabby should be happy with this. Unlikely, but we'll see. Should be happy. Should be. Well, I now have 2 rooms finished. And man, what a world of difference it makes. Well, at least I think so. Windowsills all looking good. Radiators looking good. Rust free for now. As soon as the nice weather gets here and we have these windows open. It's funny, we never needed air conditioning up here until I guess last year is when we started thinking about it. Always had a great breeze, but now that you have all these 2- and 3-story houses going up around us, blocking the air, not to mention Crabby's getting older and it doesn't tolerate the heat as well anymore. So let's see how it holds up. 2 rooms down, 3 to go. Oh, I made a mistake. I sent Crabby a photo showing how nice the radiators are turning out. And she saw the phone that was hanging on the wall right there next to the intercom. And you know what? She wanted the phone out of here. There's no turning back now. I'm on my way to Home Depot. What a mistake that was. We're going to see about patching that hole. The radiators are looking nice. I'm going to put another coat on that one there. Guess while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm on my way to Home Depot. I know what you're thinking. Boy, he really caved in quick, didn't he? You're right, I did. Sometimes it's just easier. Once I started to take it to see what was underneath it, I didn't have knives or a tray or a joint compound, so I drove to Home Depot and got them. Because I'm a good guy.
Now, the installation of these windows on the first floor vertical sidewall is pretty straightforward. But up there in the building, the next room,
I'm a good guy. I'm doing what Crabby asked. Oh. Guess who's out of practice?
This is the master bedroom, the biggest bedroom on this floor.
big and bright. Look at all these windows.
Right. And it has a beautiful gray area. And these are the windows that we were talking about. These are good ones that you can see when you look at this one. Correct. And when you look over here, you get an idea of the amount of work that gets involved into closing this whole thing in.
And all these parts. How many parts do you want?
12 parts. This work does a lot of parking.
And so tell me about the layer.
Remember, folks, I only know enough to get myself in trouble. Just because I'm doing it this way doesn't mean this is the way to do it. Most likely, it's not the way to do it.
Except where it sits on top of the outside trim, and we nail it there. And so then the rest of this gets pressure fit into place.
Gotcha. Okay. And so you guys are working on this window.
It's most likely not the way you should be doing it. Oh.
On either side before they put the pieces that frame this window up. Alright, and then we're going to insert our filler piece that will close this area in between the window frame and the wall. Nice job.
10 coats of spackle on this, you'll never know there was a hole there. You'll never know. Pretending it's summertime out here. Got the grill going. Want to throw me some ribs on here. This grill's taking a beating. Needs work. Needs work. Just on the phone with Crabby. Can't find my barbecue utensils. These ribs, I cooked them yesterday. Had them sitting all night in the fridge. There's some monster ribs. You get them from a restaurant supplier. Over in, I guess it would be Rio Grande. I'm not getting through that bone. Those three staying together. So I'm going to let them cook a while longer on the grill here. Let's see where the bones are. Cooked them a few hours. In the oven. Before I went out to dinner with my nephew. So I'm going to let these, I'm going to turn the grill down a little bit. It's on as high as it goes right now. Burning my face. So I'm going to let it cook. Let them cook on here a while. Good. See what I'm looking at there? How about that? Good morning. Welcome to vacation day 4. I know this is no way to spend a vacation, but I'm doing what I like. Still patching this hole. It's nice and early, it's chilly. Just going to try to get a couple extra coats on this. I think it's going to work out well. Just keep putting a couple of thin coats on there. Get a roll done. See if I can put a coat of paint on it before tomorrow morning, or not before tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning before I leave. It's time to get back to work. I'm getting my paintbrushes to try this. Got a couple of spots I need to touch up on the radiators. So instead of taking the paintbrushes and cleaning them and cleaning the tray and all that, little aluminum foil, put it over, put it in the fridge overnight. Everything's ready to go. Ready to go. Heading out to the trash dump. Got the old screen door and a old wooden composite wood desk that we had in Steven's room since we put the second floor on. So it's probably been in there I think it's about 21 or 22 years. I don't think we've ever used it. So it's going to the trash dump because Crabby said she wanted it gone. Got a couple more things to do. It's a nice and sunny day here in North Wildwood, but the wind is hawking. And it's coming off the ocean, so it's blowing that cold water air. So what's the temperature? It's 42. I imagine it feels like it's in the 30s, though. Well, heading to the trash dump. Check back. Back into the refrigerator for the other paintbrush because I forgot to paint the windowsill in the bathroom. Still nice and fresh. Dip it in the paint, ready to go. I got the last coat of spackle over the patch. There's a couple of boogers there, right here and right here, but they'll wipe right off with a wet rag. I'll be able to wipe them down to nothing. I should be able to put a coat of paint on this later today, and all should be well. I'm back from the trash dump. I got to start cleaning up. I got a mess in here. Crabby sees this, I'll be getting in trouble. She's not as mean as I make her out to be. Well, almost as mean as I make her out to be, is what she is. But go to clean up. Our puppy, Roger, you know who I mean? No, Roger, no. Had surgery today. Hopefully the removal of how do you say this in a nice way? He's been neutered. Hopefully that'll help him calm down a little bit. But going to clean this place up. Get ready to throw a coat of paint on that. Well, I'm back from another Home Depot trip. I had to go get a can of paint because the paint that I have here, this is gray, was no good. I had to go get another quart mead. I'm going to try to get this to match up as best I can. I'm going to use a larger roller. It's probably just almost the size of the patch job. But this is eggshell paint. And it doesn't normally touch up real well. So I may have to do a little bit of a larger area to try to get it to blend in. We're going to see what's going to happen here. As my son is calling. Check back. I'm back from the phone call. I got a second phone call. While when I got off the phone with my son, I got another phone call, and that was from one of the siding guys. I just almost had a heart attack. Holy smokes! I don't know about doing all that siding and stuff now. Or not everything at once. That's for sure. I'm spreading it out a little bit here because try to like blend it in a little bit. I don't want it's eggshell paint, and it doesn't cover all that well, or not cover, but touch up all that well. I think I should probably put a little piece of tape on that because I'm about to get tape all over the intercom. And it wouldn't be tape that I was getting all over the intercom, it would be paint. patch job looks pretty good though. I just hope the paint covers better than I think it's going to. I don't really want to have to do the whole wall. I'm gonna let that set up a little bit. You know what I say, check back. Well, the wall has been painted and patched, or patched and painted. I've picked most everything up. A couple more things that need to go in the trash. I even went to the store and finally bought a case of water. Every time I went out, I said I got to stop and pick up a case of water, but I never did. So now, it's time to sit and relax and enjoy my vacation for the next couple hours.